What's up, everybody? It's Crafty Minch MC here. Today I'm bringing you a video tutorial on how to, well, not how to, but how I edit my videos for YouTube, how to edit gaming videos for YouTube. So, again, pretty much the only gaming videos I do are games that are on Mac, obviously, and mostly Minecraft. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, so this is gonna be completely start to finish, no cuts or anything. It's gonna be pretty quick, honestly. You know, I really got nothing special for you, but I'm gonna try to keep it pretty universal across any platform for editing. And let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna get my raw video clip here and just drag it into my editor. I'm gonna do 1080p HD because that's the most I am probably gonna do. Most people are probably going to be watching on YouTube. So yeah. So this is my raw video clip here. You've already seen it. For the sake of time, I'm just going to use the already video clip. Okay, so I have my intro here. I'm just going to drop my intro in. I've got all these clips pre-made, basically. I made the intro in this, actually, with one of these. I forget which one, but that doesn't matter. I'll just close that off, actually. Okay, so I've got my intro, I've got my clip, and what is left? Only my outro picture, which I made in GIMP. So, all this is relatively cheap software. So you have our outro here. Let's go ahead and edit some audio levels. So you may be able to see that the bottom part here, this little blue things, are the audio levels, and my intro is just a little bit higher than my voice and the other things. So I think I might just drop it until they just about match. Maybe a little bit louder. So I'm just gonna drop it a little bit more. And yeah, that's how I edit my my videos. So let's go ahead and check the audio levels real quick here. Hello there, everybody. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, whatever. So now I have my outro here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I set up my outro. So I made this picture, pretty simple. You know, I just made some little icons. Watch my last video. But one thing is missing, and that is a video right here. So you don't need to make a whole new outro clip for every single video you make. All you gotta do is find something else, like this block party, which I have also uploaded, but yeah, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna drag it right on top here because I didn't make this transparent. It's black, like the square there. It's just black, so I can just go ahead and drop that in there. I probably could have made it transparent, and then I could have put it behind it, and that would have looked a little better. But you know, that definitely gets the job done. So obviously the outro doesn't go for as long. I'm gonna set it to about 15 seconds long for an outro, because not that many people are gonna be watching it, honestly, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And I'm just gonna blade right there. I'm just gonna cut the rest of this clip off, and there you go. So that's the outro. And one last thing, as you can see, you can still hear the audio from the clip, obviously. I would normally be playing. Yeah, so I don't want that, so I can just go like, boop. Audio level's gone, I think. Are they all the way down? Now they're already all the way down. So if you were listening very closely with some sort of strange instrument, an electronic device, you might be able to hear my voice, but chances are only about 2% of people watching the video are going to be watching all the way to the outro, and nobody is going to be like, oh my god, I can hear his voice in the outro, but whatever. So we have this all set up here, just fine and dandy. No sound, but we want a little bit of sound, don't we? So I'm just gonna grab my outro song here, which is Cypher by Kevin MacLeod. I'm gonna have a link in the description probably. I like the song. So one thing that I have noticed is you can see if I line this up perfectly with that. So this is like right when it starts. There's a little bit of a delay. So we can overlap a little bit here, just like. So it'll start like pretty much right when the outro starts. So you know, that's just what I like to do. You don't have to do that technically. And then one last thing, we don't want people listening to an extra like 3 minutes of audio after the video's ended. So I'm just gonna do a little cut right there and trim it off. So yeah, pretty standard stuff. That's pretty much it. You know, usually I like to put a little bit of a background noise because, you know, I need to work on my interestingness while making videos still, so I like to have a little background music. Obviously, this is very, very loud. So negative 47, I think, was kind of the magic number that I usually use.
Warped Warfare on Warfare Wednesdays. On the
you might not be able to hear it in here, but on YouTube you can definitely hear it. Sometimes I go to negative 41, and that's just a little bit too loud. Just a little bit too loud. So honestly, you know, that's about it. Sometimes I add a little bit extra, like a text box at the end or something like that. Like in the Warfare Wednesday video, which is what this is. Right when I lost, I said, "Man, that's a shame." I put a little text box up so I can show you how to do that real quick. I have a little bit of extra time, so all we gotta do is go to titles. I can add in a blur. I kind of like the whole blur text, so I'll just show you how I added that in. So let's find the part where I lost, which had to be pretty close to the end, obviously. Okay, I think it's pretty close to here.
We're done. We're done. You know, that's a real shame.
Okay, so right about there, a little bit before that. Okay. So I didn't actually say, "Man, that's a shame." I said, "That's a real shame." So, I don't give a crap. So I'll just say, "That's a shame" or something like that. God dang it. Sometimes it's a little laggy, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see me typing there. That's a shame. It doesn't really matter what caps and stuff I use because the font that I like to use is a little different. So let's go to text real quick here, and we'll just set the font to my favorite font called Jersey in 5.4 or something like that. So that's a pretty cool font in my opinion. It's really good for videos. So I'm just gonna have this right here. It's gonna blur in and then blur out. We gotta make it a little bit of a different color. So usually yellow works really good with YouTube videos. I'll just move it up a little bit here. You know, pretty standard. I've gotten pretty fast at this over time, but maybe for you it might take a little bit. Pretty much all video editors have all these little features. You just gotta kind of look around and find them. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a drop shadow and add a full opacity so you can see it really well, and a little bit more distance. And with the full opacity and no blur, it adds a little bit too much, so you can almost see where the pixels are. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more there. So that's gonna really, you can make it ridiculous, but I'm not gonna do that. I just want it to be barely visible, almost that you don't even notice, but your brain notices it. So that's about it. You know, you can also change the drop shadow color, which if I really want to show people where it is, I can add like a contrasting one. So what's the opposite of yellow? Like, thinking of a color wheel here. I honestly don't know, but blue seems like a pretty polar opposite of yellow. And that actually looks pretty good because they're complementary colors, I think. I learned about that in art, but you gotta be kind of careful with that. I'd say it's usually safe to stick with black. I might go a little bit to the blue, just like a navy blue, dark blue. So you can't really tell, but it's there. So let's just watch this.
You know, that's a real shame. How long have I recorded for? Oh, I think that's gonna be
okay.
about.
Well, you know, I got the text there. So that's about it. That's how I edit videos. Pretty much every single time I add a couple little things like that. If you wanna search through my videos, I have an Easter egg pretty much in almost every single one of them. It's pretty great. I'm not gonna tell you what they are, obviously, but you can go find them yourself. Leave a rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.